What's up? We tried something new. It didn't work.
We got our intro back though, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. We working. We getting in it. We getting at it, baby.
Hey, we trying. It's 2024 and we rolling, right?
Yep. We wasn't the only ones last night. We got some people that's higher and bigger up than us that had the same issue. So
yeah, even Trucks Gone Wild had to cancel their live feed. If it's not live, you don't have problems like this. But when you go live and unfiltered, sometimes you have technical issues, don't we?
Yeah, all kinds. Can you hear me, Mike? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How about now?
I can hear you.
All right. Hello?
You still there?
Yeah, my speaker was working through my headphones. It's going through my But what's up, man? We tried to get on here like last night. We had some, I don't know about the heck they had going on, wasn't us. It was the website we used.
We'll blame it on the Russians, right?
The Russians, just like with the cell phones today.
Right, trying to hold us down.
Yeah, did you have any cell phone problems?
No, I didn't. I've got Verizon though. I heard AT&T people had trouble today.
Yeah, I had some fellas at work.
You know it gets bad when your Facebook won't load, right? These guys, my Facebook won't load.
I had the cats at work was worried about it. Oh man, we can't get on here. We can't get on here. We got some special guests going here tonight. We got some racing, some tracks racing around here, local tracks for us, and a little far off tracks from us racing.
That's right. I'm not sure where else you get as many track owners as this program, will you? Because we'll have you tonight. We'll have Scotty tonight. We're going to have the Godfather. And I believe Matt's going to jump in here with us for a minute to say hello.
Yeah, he just come up. I didn't see his name, but we got him sitting on here. Like I said, we got 2 races coming up this weekend. We got a Tyndall Farms, a local race for us, and a Little Dew Mud Bog out there in Newport, North Carolina's race with Scotty McNamara and them. Got some good stuff going on. Series racing in 3 weeks?
That's right. 3 weeks for us. Branchville, March 9th, right? We'll be running everything y'all got.
Everything. Bring them on. I see some new trucks. People putting motors in, trying to get it in there, Bo.
Mm-hmm.
I had some fella bought a truck and building a truck just to come. We're trying to get him in here too. Had to send a tech man some issues.
There's always people poking around, asking questions, right?
Yeah.
I got some secret trucks on the list that I'm not allowed to say anything about.
Secret trucks.
Some secret trucks.
We're sitting here. We'll get our guest on here. Enough about me and Red. We'll get our guest on here. Click them up on here real quick and get them. We got the Godfather here and Mr. Scotty McNamara from Little Dew. What's going on, fellas? How y'all?
I'm good.
What's happening, fellas?
You got to get a little closer, Blaine. We can't hear you, brother.
How about now?
We got you.
We can hear you now.
Brett, what you doing, Bo?
Hanging out, man. I'm supposed to be working on a truck, but oh, we lost him.
Uh-oh, I lost him. Somebody else come on there. Hold on a second. I'm getting back. Hold on. He's coming back.
There he is.
My
old ugly self.
We got you. Come on now. What you saying? You ready for us, Blaine? We got Mr. Matt Bonnet joining us up in the corner.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay.
What was you saying, Blaine? You're a little loud. Hold on a second.
I said we got the track looking great. Ready to grace. We done got all the water out the turn. We'll throw some water in tomorrow. The good Lord will throw a little bit in for us. But we're ready to go, y'all.
Blaine,
ready to go. Turn loose.
If you can hear us, you're very quiet, Blaine.
Yeah, you must be got your microphone covered or something. We can't hear you.
All right, hold on a second. Take me off a minute.
All right, come on back.
All right.
All right, what's up, Mr. We got Scotty and Matt, Mr. Matt Bonnet here joining us tonight. What's going on, fellas?
Looks like I'm on here twice. I'm trying.
We only see you once.
Yeah, we only see you once.
I don't know.
Well, I ain't never done this for my phone, so I got 2 cameras going. It looks like whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to get out of the light. There we go. That's a little better.
We got you. You loud. We can hear you. You got it.
Yeah. The main thing is they can hear us. They don't necessarily have to see our ugly behinds.
We got some cats watching.
Right.
Blake, David, JB. So
yeah. What's going on, Scotty? How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm doing good.
Good,
Scotty,
good.
you got a big race kickoff this weekend too, Scotty, ain't it? Y'all
Yes,
got it ready.
sir. Yes, sir. I've already. I want to say there's two trucks coming from Ohio and one of them from Massachusetts, and they're coming from all over. And there's supposed to be probably about eight trucks coming in tomorrow night, so it's supposed to be a pretty good one.
Awesome. Be a real good race. And that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
our buddies with the Sinister Six are coming into town,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, I think there's I think he said there's 15 in that series, which is pretty good for just one class in the very first season of it. And I'm pretty sure he said all 15 are going to be there on top of the ones that aren't even in it. So, I mean, that's going to be a class of over 25, 30 trucks in it, easy.
Yeah, I've been watching that, Scott. That's really cool, y'all doing that. I think that's gonna be a good thing for those guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, everybody knows we're big into the young guns around here, and that's
Yes.
what you'll have
Right
a
on.
lot of those in that class. They're
That's-
the future of our sport, for sure.
For sure.
That's good.
We tried the 400 and 600 class years ago. Just never could get enough interest in it, to make a full class. Like, I don't know, it was probably first year at Thunder Valley. They talked about doing a 400 and 600 class, and everything was bogging back then. You had some guys that had the 400 and 600 stuff, and they were like, "Nah, we want to stay the way it is because they can run their motors so much longer." At the high RPM and doing what they were doing. It was when everybody was bogging years ago, and he was like, "No, leave it alone. We want to run against y'all guys." But we would get there faster and most likely bog down like at mid state or whatever.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to change that up. So
Well, 4 and 600 class is really just a cheap, easy class. I mean, you just go get your tires, gears, and a lift, and
Right.
you're
We're ready to rock and roll.
that's
Yeah.
right. It's a good class to start in, no doubt.
Yeah. And
Yeah. Get your feet wet and make sure you like it or love
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, you better love it.
Before you
Right
get
on.
bank deep in that thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
payroll deep,
For sure. So your locals all revved up and ready to go? Like
Oh, yeah.
Gino,
Uh,
and
actually
the chicken,
the chicken.
and it cornbread and chicken or something like that.
I don't
Right.
know what you're talking. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna make it or not. I know Gino. I don't think he is ready yet. He's not gonna be ready till April area. The same with Jeremy. I think
Yep.
they're around April that they're gonna be ready to roll.
Some of them are rebuilding.
I see.
Oh,
Jeremy's
Is
in
it-
classes.
There's
Is the new
another.
still the no problem truck's gonna be there? The new still not a problem? What it's called?
Mr. Gravy.
Yeah. Jeremy's new truck.
Jeremy's new truck.
Jeremy's new truck.
2.0. Yeah, he's. I'm pretty sure he isn't gonna be ready till April area or so, something like that.
There you go.
Good crowd.
Well, I know you're gonna have a good showing with all them 4 and 6 trucks because Jared's been pushing that hard for sure.
Jared.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot there.
I see the aggravator might have 2 drivers in that race.
I saw that. They're loaning each other trucks.
That's good,
Trying
man.
to keep these kids racing.
Jackson went all the way. Where'd he go? Wisconsin?
Man,
He went
I
to
think-
Maine.
Maine. With the
Yep,
snowball.
snowball.
Oh, there's Blaine. Let me kick Blaine back on. I see him on here.
Talk about a tough event to put on.
Woo.
Man, Randy Oakley, he goes all out, doesn't he? They were blowing snow, bringing in snow, doing all kind of stuff. He made it work, though.
We got the Godfather back on. Can you hear us? Can we hear you?
How about now? Can you hear me now?
We got you
You
now.
got the volume.
They-
Loud and clear.
Scott, Matt, how y'all doing?
doing good.
Good,
bud.
sir. How are you? I didn't know if we were talking to
Good.
Blaine or Santa Claus there for a minute.
They-
Grow that thing out, boy.
I'm glad we
You
mud
know it,
bogging
Bo.
that beauty contest on this thing.
That's right.
There ain't no
No.
beauty contest. No.
Team back.
But y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I'm probably talking for old Scott too. I'm biting at the damn bits right now to have a good race.
That's
I'm ready
awesome.
to go. The track's looking good. It's just a matter of time. Y'all just count down the crash time.
Crash time. Come
Crash
on
Yes,
now.
sir.
You know, we don't want to do none of that early in the season.
No, man.
I ain't
No, we done a lot of work the past weekend and two. Got it stretched out a little farther. The pits are looking great. I took all the water out of them. I let the pump running. I probably have it all pumped out in the morning, just in case we get a bad rain. But they say it ain't gonna rain about a half an inch if we get any.
Yeah.
Nice. Be enough to keep the dust down.
Yeah.
Hey, Blaine, while you on here, we got old David Hewlett, old Hammer. Wants to know if you have anything for the straight line this weekend.
Yes, I'm gonna have. I mean, if they're coming. I'm gonna put it on the flat track. They'll race after the Power Wheels. And
After the
possibly
Power
we'll
Wheels.
have a consistency race after the race if we have enough interest in it.
Nice.
Sounds good. Hope that answers quick.
Everybody else, we're going horseshoe racing, Blaine. What we doing?
Everybody else going horseshoe racing. All trucks will run horseshoe.
We're gonna.
I ain't decided the left or the right, but I know we'll be going left. According to how I wake up with a head feeling Saturday morning.
Yep.
Don't get twisted up too much.
The other way.
Yeah. The one thing I was gonna keep it a surprise, but y'all know me, I can't keep my mouth shut. I'm starting up something new this year. I know we emphasize fire extinguishers. Every first place winner will get the Tyndall Farm trophy and a brand new fire extinguisher to put in your truck.
There you go.
So that's one thing I remember Palmetto years ago used to give a jacket out. You remember that, BT?
Yep, for first place, did a couple of races. I think Shaking got one of them things.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's a good deal.
Safety first. That's something everybody
Yeah.
on this screen really
No
pushes.
doubt about it.
Matt was
We need
the
to-
main one to push our full roll cage rule and kind of define what we consider a full roll cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that makes people like me or not, but I think it's a necessity, right?
It is definitely a
Oh, I-
necessity. That's like our seatbelt rule. Everybody watching, y'all better have your in-date seatbelts. Curtis ain't here this year, but we're coming for you.
We're coming.
Get
Yes,
your
that's good.
in-date seatbelts.
Yeah.
What you saying, Scotty? You started to say something, Scotty?
Yeah, I had a lot of people mad at me during the whole safety thing, but they actually seen something that happened. A lot of people were like, okay, oh, all right. I mean, I was just like, you never know. You never know.
Never.
It could be anytime.
No.
You
Yeah.
don't need it till you need it. That's a fact.
Right.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right. You spend all this money on all this other stuff to make you go fast, and bad things can happen. But that, $1,000 in safety gear that you need to be wearing, and a $1,500 roll cage. Go home to mom and daddy and the wife and the kids. It's a whole lot better day.
Yep. And the grandbabies.
That's
That's
I
exactly
learned my lesson. I won't get in. I don't even make no test passes at the house without being strapped in. I don't.
Right. That's right.
Exactly. Riggs is the same way, y'all. Riggs will put his horns and all that on and strap in even down to me when I do it, I'll strap in.
Yeah.
What happened to
Yeah.
Scotty? We lost Scotty. Come on back on, Scotty. If you figure something
Heck,
out.
I caught myself on fire at the shop the other week and couldn't get it put out, and had a burn on my leg that was blistered up for about 3 weeks. That was bad enough. I wish I had my suit on then when I was doing what I was doing.
Right.
That was no fun.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, you end up in a fireball like Mr. Hare did at Palmetto last year, and you'll have a whole new respect for a fire suit.
Right. But I go back to Mid-State when everything happened with Christina and Rodney
Yes.
in that
Yes.
truck. I was sitting right there, and we were doing everything we knew to do. And God rest his soul, Scott, her uncle, got in that truck and pulled her out and didn't stick the hair on his head, which was absolutely unreal to me. But I mean, luckily they made it through that whole deal. But it was hard to come through, and that was when it opened my eyes. It's like, all right, we got to do something. We gotta make something right, make everybody be safe. So
That's right.
can't be nonchalant about it.
Yeah, the
So-
trucks are too fast. They're only getting faster.
Right. That's right.
Especially the type
I
of
ain't gonna
racing
do it.
some of us like to do. The horseshoe stuff, we get up some speed on that backstretch. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
gotta have your safety equipment.
Yeah. There's
Well,
a whole
I was
lot more options for things to happen now than it was even 10 years ago.
Yeah.
pushing it, and every one of them are doing it. I mean, every track in the state's doing it, pushing the envelope.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We just make sure y'all stay safe. That's why we harp on y'all about that stuff.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, BT, I won't be able to. I ain't gonna be able to debut my truck till your track.
That's what I'm talking about. That'll bring a crowd right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. I'd draw a crowd right there, brother.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. I was wondering. I told you this morning. I went by and I was wondering why it was pushed back out the shop. I said, "What in the world?"
It's hard to believe. Hard to believe you went and got a Dodge motor, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
A big Hemi.
Hey, Blaine, can you
Full
read
Hemi.
the comment on the screen, or can you see that?
I can see the comments.
No, they're asking if he's getting in. Yeah, Blaine and Riggs are in the horseshoe class.
Yeah.
That's two
questions
hard
for you.
trucks to beat right there.
I'm sponsored that class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. You got the belt.
We
The
got
horseshoe,
CJ and all
the
y'all
Godfather
watching.
belt. All the belts this year are gonna be cool looking, y'all. They're
We got
all
some good looking belts. They can be a little different than last year and the year before.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be surprised. They're gonna be good looking belts. Good looking belts.
Yeah. Well, let me go ahead and tell y'all. Gates open at 10. Racing starts at 12. It's $20 a head. 8 and under get in free. 12 o'clock. The power. We're gonna do the national anthem and prayer, and 12 o'clock the Power Wheels will start the show. And I don't know how many unlimited and limited trucks we got to get on the flat track. We'll start with that, and then we'll go through the regular classes.
Heck yeah.
We added some more spots. We were sold out of the main spots, and we added some more spots. It's going to be a first come, first serve basis. And darn, I lost my voice. That's a shame. But anyway, excuse me. But that's we're ready to go racing.
That's awesome. I know we'll all be there. Ready to go. I'm ready. I'm chomping at the bit. Y'all probably seen all the videos I've been posting. I'm ready to go racing. I can't stand
There you go. I know it.
I was finding old videos. I found the video from the Mudplex the first year when we had it there. Matt had that race there with all the limited trucks and stuff. That was some good racing.
Yeah,
that was a big race. That was a pile of trucks in that race. I was overwhelmed. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, the drone footage. I don't know if y'all saw any of the drone footage that what Torqued Up TV did from that.
Yeah, Matt Motter.
Yes.
Yeah, he did really good work.
Yes, he did.
I'll tell you how
Scotty said
bad
he
I
ain't got no
got
signal. He'll catch us next time. Scotty's out of signal, so he's gone. So go ahead, Blaine.
I'll tell you what I got bad. Y'all know I'm BT knows especially. I go on the river run. I've been going on the river run probably 35, 40 years. And this year, Twitty's got the river run the 8th of June. I done called all the boys that go with me. We changed it to 31st, 1st and 2nd of June because I'm going to Twitty's.
That's right. Got to be there, right?
Yes,
especially at the opener.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's I don't know. I keep picking, everybody laughing at me. He said, "Man, you run a track over there." He said, "I don't give a shit. Twitty's my favorite track."
Yeah, that's right.
It's always a good time over there for sure.
Yeah.
You got any trucks coming in early tonight, Blaine, or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think Kiesler and them's coming. I don't know if he's bringing a truck, but William McCartan and them's coming in. Bunch of the campers are coming. I don't. Nobody's let me know if anybody else is coming, but I know about 3 or 4 coming. Do I now?
Virginia says big block Ford from Virginia coming.
That's
Yeah.
Blake. How about them boys?
Blake,
I guess they're going to be there, huh?
Blake's coming without a truck. I think one of his guys is coming.
Okay.
And one of his guys joined the series, didn't he? In the horseshoe.
Yep.
Yep. We got Randy in there.
I ain't bragging, but I think that's the only one me and Rick got to worry about.
Oh, hey, but hold on.
Oh, you think so? Oh, man. The little comment sections about
Hey, like that, man.
They about to burn it up now, boy.
Dang. Riggs ain't got nobody to worry about.
What my man say, Rick? Everybody better watch
this
out.
Fighting work. Hey, y'all know Snowman's in there, right?
Yeah.
Tony Jeffrey. Yeah.
Tony,
yeah,
Tony better let the old man drive that truck.
He might be. Hey, well,
come on.
Hey, Well, speaking of old man driving a truck, I know one's been working on one for 3 months. Done changed the name of it. He said he's coming to cut some heads. So you better be ready. Blaine knows who I'm talking about. I mean, Rhett knows who I'm talking about.
The old Rebel.
He
Y'all
changed
better
it to
look
the
out for
old
that one.
Rebel.
Oh yeah,
It went from the young Rebel to the old Rebel real quick.
there you go.
Yep. They've been working on this thing for 3 months, so it's ready.
Yep.
I think he'll make about a half a race, and we'll probably switch to drive the rest of the season.
What's the over and under on that?
That rule was implemented this year. You can't change drivers in the middle of a race.
It's the truck, man. It's the truck, not the driver. It's the
This
truck.
ain't NASCAR.
Taz, the McLaurin says Taz is coming.
Uh-oh.
Be there.
There's two in my
That's gonna
truck.
be a good race.
The little
For
monkey
sure.
is coming Saturday. Justin's got that
That's
on.
good.
There you go. That's a good truck. So what you're having the modified street class, right, Blaine?
Yes.
You have a
yes,
bunch of
yes.
them boys.
Modified street.
Well, I got to ask a rule about that right now before you start going about it. I know you said
All
that
right.
the LS motors had to run up a class.
With the
How
roll
about
cage.
Well, how about a regular V8 and a truck that don't have a V8?
If it did not come in the truck, it cannot run. Like say if you get a Ford F-150 and you
It gotta
got
have
a
a
big
small-
block in it and it did not come with that big block, you cannot run it.
You can pull VIN numbers.
Oh, you get
Well,
this taking now, brother.
Basically, Matt, I mean, honestly, if you want to come out there and basically cheat, that's you. You know what I'm saying?
How
I'm
about
just
if I-
asking the question because there's people that'll do it. I'm just want
I know. If they feel that they need to hurt the little man just trying, because basically the street class is fellas that can't build a truck like us.
yeah.
I agree with that 100%. 100%.
You know, so they coming out here. You got women out here, powder puffs, coming out and young kids driving a street truck like the V6 Toyota that y'all got, BT, the blue one.
That's not a V6 plane.
Well, I know that, but they had them come with a V6 in it,
Yeah.
like Riggs's
I got you.
Toyota. So you basically hurting the people that's trying to get into it at a cheaper,
Yeah. I agree.
Gotta have
mean-
somewhere to get for them to get into it, into the
Right.
sport.
I
So you-
started.
I agree with
BT
that.
knows where I started, right there at his
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
With a damn-
I agree. But
with a-
another thing, the way to look at it, if you got a 12 or 13-year-old and they got a cheap truck they bought and it's got a big block or something in it, but it ain't going to be killing. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
It ain't going to
Right.
be a
I let
killer.
them run. It's
And
my
let 'em run. That's-
discretion.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But you know a truck that's not a street truck.
Right.
Yeah,
So let me ask this because I must be behind. So you're doing a regular street class like we did last year, but you also added a mod street.
No,
What
that's
you
what
talking
they
about
call
is
it.
Blaine?
Man.
You just calling it a mod street now. I got you. Okay, I got you.
But
All
see,
right.
like we did with ours, man. If you're going, the series runs a mod street, but we run it on consistency.
Yep. We
Okay.
kind of changed it to consistency to get rid of some of that
But it cuts all that out.
I'm with you.
because there was getting to be 5,000 rules in street class,
Yeah.
like Blaine's struggling with.
Yeah. It's a hard. That's
Nobody
a hard
wants
class.
to rule it to
It
death.
is. It's a very hard class, and like I was like, as much as I love that class, I also hate that class.
Yes, I
but
feel the same way.
just because of the rules and all the stuff that goes into that class.
Yep.
But we did it last year at Thunder Alley, and like we had good numbers. Like, okay, I'm good with this. And the trucks that we looked at, we never had no complaints. We had one to show up, and we kind of took care of that. But it was no worries. I mean, he knew what it was, so like I'm okay with the street class as long as it's kept simple to a
Yep.
point, right? So.
That's right.
And I think it's a great class to have because people need a place to start. Because not everybody wants to
Right.
build a DOT truck the way that as fast as they are now, and they don't want to start in a 1 ton or even a mega. That for God's sakes, because as stupid as they are now. So, I mean, you got to have that class to build up and get some whatever behind you. Make sure you like the sport and want to continue and grow into it. So,
That's
All
right.
right. Well, this question's to all, well, three of y'all. BT, you're a track owner, and Matt's a track owner. Do y'all think I need to go to the consistency on that, or combined fastest time on that class?
In my opinion, if you put the consistency on it, it takes away from a fella building a fast big block in a truck. Because
he's got to make 2 hits and be consistent. I mean,
it levels the playing field out.
I agree 100%. I don't have one bit of problem doing that.
And then
I got till May if I wanted to change something. So
right
now they can't take a truck like my red truck and run in it. You know
right?
What I mean?
That's right. It's still got to be modified street.
Yeah, a street truck.
Right. Still got to be that. But I like the consistency out there. Just us talking right now, because I never thought about it like that. I mean, that makes 100% perfect sense.
Because as long as it's a street truck, let it run. That's what
as of right now, I'll make an executive decision right now. As of right now,
executive.
He must have said the hell with us.
He's gone. He says right now I'm gonna, and then he's gone.
He changed his mind that quick.
He'll be back. But yeah, I think the consistency kind of levels it out because it kind of cuts all the bull.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
And I think
I can get down with that.
The incentive out for somebody putting a big, 600-700 horsepower motor in.
Right.
They want to call it a street truck.
Right. They're
not necessarily everyday drivers, street trucks, but y'all know what we're getting after.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can get down with that. Like, I'm not going to run the street guys in the horseshoe because of the roll cage stuff. I'm just going to run them in a straight line, A to B.
That's right.
So, yeah. So,
that'll be a fun class.
I like that.
Till Blaine jumps on here, let's go ahead and talk about what you got going on, Matt. While we got you here, you ready to let us know what you have going next year? And
well, we took a break after the last race, the SMO race, the reunion race, and just time caught up with us. A lot of things moving around, and I'm basically just an employee of the track. I mean, it's Thunder Alley. We used the logo as promotional things and changed the name up a little bit from Thunder Valley. But I'm basically just an employee of the track. So, we had to have conversations over the off season to make sure I wanted to continue. They wanted me to continue, me and Dave, and get that all worked out. And they had some things on their end logistically they were trying to figure out. So that's why we were so late in getting our ducks in a row of what we were going to do this year. So we had put out 4 dates at one of the races last year, just gave them to some drivers. And then once everything came to the table, we just had to figure out how to make it work. So we just decided on doing 2 weekend events because the place is so big, but how many acres, and there's trails that they can ride. There's so many various different things that they can do there. So we said, well, maybe we just do 2 weekend events, and that way people can come in and camp. They can spend the weekend. They're not just going to come there for 5 or 6 hours for one day race, and then we can open the trails up. They can make a weekend out of it. So we can do we'll probably do like the side-by-sides on a Friday night, 2 classes of those guys, kind of like we did for the reunion race. We'd probably do street class on Friday night. And then anybody else that wants to come in can come in. We'll probably have a DJ or maybe a band or something like that on Friday night. Everybody hang out, chill. Tommy will be there all weekend with the concession wagon. I mean, he'll do supper Friday night, and breakfast Saturday morning, and lunch and whatever, So we do have a couple things that we have to figure out logistically wise. We have to be done before 10 or 10:30 at night with the racing, just because of some zoning things that are going on in that area with Lexington County. So we got to be mindful of that when we get there to race on that Friday night, and even Saturday, if it went that long into a Saturday night, we start at 12 o'clock. So, but all's well, it's all good. I hated to get everything out there so late because we always like to get it out there early. But like I told Rhett today on the phone, I was like, it's really strange because the 2 videos that we've done has gotten a lot of traction. And I don't know if it's because we put them out late and everybody was maybe anticipating what we were going to do. Maybe it worked. I don't know. But, I greatly appreciate all the drivers that have shared it and liked it and liked the page. I'm seeing all that as well. So it's really cool. I mean, I think it'll be two good weekend events. So, I mean, and we're going to be able to put up, I got guaranteed money from the track. So, depending on what classes we run in May with the Southeast DOT series, I think me and Rhett talked about the horseshoe class. We're running that. Y'all are going to run and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to go back to our conversation whenever it was a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, maybe. We were going to run our small tire class, but y'all are going to run your small block, small tire class in with that. And y'all just going to pull your points out, right?
Yep. The horseshoe
is that correct?
All together. Yep.
Right. And then we were going to run 1 tons and megas together, which was what your series does. Yes. So, that'll just lump that together. So for me as a track owner, I say a track owner, a track employee, I should say, or promoter, I can take the money that the track is putting up front, take the entry fees on top of that, and it'll be a better purse. I mean, I don't want to say don't take this etched in stone, but like I want to be like $500 or $600 for first place. If not maybe more, depending on how the buy-in, the $50 entry stuff works out. Because I usually do 100. Let's just say it's $1,000. I pay 500, 300, 200. But if we get enough trucks, I've already got $500 sitting from the track. Then we add that on top of it. I mean, we can have a potentially for a really nice purse for the Southeast DOT Series race. And once we get closer to that, I mean, we'll be able to put that together and figure out what those numbers will be. Once y'all see what guys y'all are going to have coming, we can do the math and get really close to what we think is going to happen.
Yeah, and hopefully, man, that big horseshoe class is going to be fire.
Right. Right. Now, and what does that class is 0 to 44?
Yep.
So anything can run it.
That's right.
As long as you fit the full body DOT rules, yeah.
Right.
Suspension rules are open. You can have an aluminum motor. You can, they're pretty open.
It's pretty open for that class. It's pretty dang open.
Right.
Pretty much need a full body. So basically,
right. I got you.
Twitty and your rules, from back in the day.
Yeah. Right.
Basically, Blaine's big tire rules, close as you can,
Yeah. Right. So we also talked in that conversation.
Thank you, son.
We'd also talked in that conversation about the unlimited guys, and we've got enough room to make a flat track, or we could start them off. And I mean, personally, I'd love to see them run in the mud hole on 300 foot on mud hole. And we got the shutdown area to do it. I mean,
yep.
Oh, hold on. Something moved. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm getting back. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Oh, I thought I'd done changed my. I thought something done happened with my screen. I was being somebody else for a minute again.
No, I hit the wrong button. My fault.
I got you. No, you're good. So like I do whatever y'all want to do, but personally, I'd love to see those guys getting in and run in 300 foot. I think that would just be. It might be sketchy, but I think it'd be really cool as a fan, So
yeah, that'd be real cool. They definitely done it.
Because I mean,
the mud place,
right?
So.
Right. And I mean, I got the pits are level now. They got some water standing after this rain of the weekend, but I mean, I could take the pole on the Trico and I can flatten them out. So
yeah,
that ain't no problem at all.
Heck yeah, I know
just
Johnny
sweep
Martin loved
I got some good news about that track. I believe I get to make a race because I was supposed to be in Nebraska turkey hunting, but Nebraska only gives out so many tags, and I screwed around and didn't get a tag, so I'm not going to
I got you. Well, Nebraska does sound fun though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ways.
So, but yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. It's just a weekend of fun, man. Hanging out with people that like the dumb crap we do.
Yep.
So
sometimes that anticipation helps it out a little bit because I know people hadn't
Right.
seen Thunder Alley and you drop your dates yet, and they're wondering, man, what is Matt
Right.
doing? Are we going racing or what? Because they
Right.
love the track. So
Yeah, I need to get with
Sometimes that
Tina.
helps. like us on the schedule here that I was working on forever, trying to
Right.
figure out where we were running with who and had stuff going
Right.
on with these tracks, and we couldn't release the dates.
Yeah,
yet.
that was my
It's hard
fault.
to
I
get
apologize.
sponsors
I'll take the
without
hit on that.
No, it was so many angles.
It was a
You know how
lot
it is
going
working
on.
with eight different tracks. So
Oh yeah, that's a pile to figure out, no doubt. So I've been in them shoes before too with other things we were doing. So it's a lot to go on. But
finally, everybody's got their schedules out. We know what we're doing.
Locked
One
in,
thing
ready
we're
to
lacking
race.
though, BT, is where are the V treads?
The V tread's
We
got to
need
get
some
on,
V
man. We
treads
racing.
in this series, man. We've only got 2 right now, surprisingly.
Yep.
We got 2
What's
real
the
good
two?
Just a year or two to finish our
Taz.
truck. We'll be in there.
and hair.
We got one, Jared. Yeah, we got my Sinister 6 lead man. I guess is Jared joined on with us here from
That's
all the
right.
way from what part? Somewhere up there in North Carolina, way up there. Long ride.
Heritage or something like that.
Straight out of Vermont or Maine, wherever the heck you come,
Yeah, just got back from Maine.
with a second place win, correct?
Go,
Yes, sir.
boy.
yeah, congratulations. That's awesome.
Congratulations, y'all. Great.
Jackson, you want to
Jackson's
come over and
big
say hi real quick before you got to go to bed?
Oh, go to bed. Huh?
We'll get Jackson
That's my
on here
boy
real
there.
quick.
I'm
He
ready
can
to go
tell
to
you
bed
his
myself.
Vermont or his main story real quick before he goes to bed. Go sit up in
That
the chair.
8 o'clock issue got him, eh? What's up, Jackson?
Hey, sir.
What do
Tell
you
us,
say, young
tell us
man?
some Maine stories, Bubba. What happened? You got all the way to second place. What happened to you?
So we went to Maine and first they had obstacle course that I got 4th in.
Go.
And then they had drag racing, and at drag racing it was heads up side by side drag racing. And I was doing good and I was foot braking, and then when I got to the final round, the guy I was going against was neutral dropping. So I neutral dropped, but I wasn't the guy that I was against kept backing up and then coming back up multiple times. So I was getting confused. And so I wasn't ready when they went, so I was slow off the line, and I almost caught up to him, but not enough, and he beat me.
So
Man,
how
why-
old was this fella that was playing games with you on the tree like that?
Mm.
This
You should have
sounds
got
like
out
a
and threw a
cagey
snowball
veteran
at him.
trying
Man, he
to
was burning you
get a
down.
move
man.
over on my little buddy, staging
Oh,
and
man.
backing back out, and come on now.
As soon as we turn the
Sounds like
light
a
on,
drag
next time
racer.
we got
Mhm.
drag racing something else, man. That's awesome, man. That's good.
Once you pull in, you in, right? That's what we're gonna do when we go heads up
Ain't
racing.
no backing
Yeah.
out.
You pull it, you stage, we going.
Turn that
Yeah.
first bulb on, we racing.
That's
You're
right.
going to convert it up
When you
quick.
bump in, it's over with.
Mhm,
Turn that
we
bulb on,
doing
we
it.
racing, baby. That's pretty
So-
good, Jax. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You went out there. Did you fly your flag, man, and represent for us?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
That's cool, man. Keep having fun with it.
That's right.
You'll be in
There's a
that V
leader.
tread before you know it.
And
How
if you
many of
need
y'all are in your series right now, Jackson? There's 15 of you.
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool. That's impressive. Nobody knows more than us how hard it is to get going and get momentum. It's hard to get momentum.
Y'all
Mhm.
kicking it off this weekend at
Well,
Lil Do.
While we're
correct?
talking about momentum, guys that are watching, y'all like these people's posts. When Blaine makes a post and puts his track date, like
Like 'em
it,
and
share it, get it out there, spread it, do all you can. Because that kind of makes me sick when you see one of these tracks post stuff and they got 20 likes or something. It's like, man, there ought to be hundreds of likes.
Wondered.
Share it, share it.
Get them out there and share.
All right,
Yep,
bud.
I'll get off my
You
soapbox.
get ready for bed. Love you.
Well, hey, Blaine.
Good
before
night.
you- All right, Jackson. Before you so
Jackson's
rudely
getting
hung
ready
up
for
on
bed.
me,
He got school tomorrow.
how about the executive decision you was telling us
Yeah,
about?
as of right now, we're gonna be running the modified street consistent. So anybody that's got a truck that's got, long as it's been driven on the street. So your LS boys, you drove it on the street, just like the DOT rules. We'll run that Saturday. I'll get
Good,
Jordan
good.
to go on our webpage or web on Tender Farms and make them changes in that rule. Tell them we're going by South Keystone DOT rules. So as of right now, the LS swap motor, you can come run it.
There you
As
go.
long as it ain't a killer.
And that'll
Yeah,
keep
man.
you from teching stuff to death too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That can be a
If we
real pain. Matt can probably harp on that a little bit about
Amen.
checking and how much of a pain it is to go check on everybody, and
Woo.
it can be
Hard.
fun.
Lord knows we've been through that mess.
Yeah,
I can honestly say,
That's why I decided to build a mega truck, because I don't like rules. And, and back then I didn't want to build an unlimited truck because I didn't have the money to go that fast. So we said we just go bogging with some tractor tires, because I didn't want to do DOT stuff because the rules were so weird back then.
Yep.
So that's how I got in the whole mega truck game, and downhill from there, I guess.
Yep. And the V-Trans, I tell you what, the V-Trans are fun though, for sure.
They are fun. It's a I don't know. Like I drove a DOT truck a couple times after I went V-Trans, and I was like, it's just not the same. It's a whole different animal.
Oh,
So-
you saw that V-Tread Power is what it was. I mean that
Yeah.
The DOT power, that's probably what it was. That's probably exactly right.
Come on, man.
All that wheel speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, them tractor tires, man, when you cut and scoop them, that sucker goes where you point it, doesn't it?
I ain't
Yeah.
lying.
That's right. That's right.
It's a
I ain't
big,
gonna talk
big
crap
difference.
about no track tires.
Yeah.
And
I don't know when I'll have mine back together.
I see Zach over there saying the 1-ton running with megas is gay. Well, so your mega don't want to run with the 1-tons, or the 1-ton don't want to run with the mega?
Yeah,
You usually don't have enough to have a good payout.
that's right.
That's the deal. 3 trucks doesn't really make a class. You know what I mean?
Nope.
There are
Nope.
plenty of 1-tons that will run with most of the megas, no matter how much they want to beat
Plenty
their
of them.
chest. You know, there's there's one right there, Tyler.
Tyler's saying he takes
If
Jeep.
I'm not mistaken, at Twitty's Mud Bog last fall, I do believe a 1-ton had the fastest time. Duke Bohannon, I believe, had the fastest time in a 1-ton. I might be wrong, but I believe he had
Oh,
the
yeah,
fastest
that little
time out of
clog truck,
1-tons and the
yeah.
Vegas.
Right. No, I think the 1-tons are right there with the megas. You know, especially local stuff. But
And the
You know,
1-ton was
he's-
like not beginner, but more the budget. Like at least when we built our Jeep, it was the
Right.
budget V-tread class. The guys that didn't have a blower or you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, most of those guys were the 44 guys that wanted to run in the V-tread class. So they started putting the V-treads on them,
Yep.
you know, and then eventually there was enough to start its own class at a couple tracks. So that's how it got born.
Yep. And then other tracks that you still go to, and like we race Bad Frog, you know, at your track a couple times, let megas in the
Yep.
1-ton class because there was 2 megas. You're like, come on,
Right.
come race with us. Just
Right.
Make a better.
That's right. That's right. So
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Jay,
it makes a
big
better
race
purse and
is
makes it more feasible.
Yeah, you know, you go to a SMO race or a race at Twitty's when there's 25 1-tons and 25 megas.
Right.
Of course, they got to be separated.
Right. Yeah.
well,
But I agree, them 1-tons are fast.
yeah.
Oh,
Some of
yeah,
the
no
megas
doubt
might not
about it,
wanna do
fast.
something.
Yeah.
So, Jay,
Yeah.
give us a little info. What's going on? What you got going on with that Sinister
Yeah,
Six?
Scotty was having some
First
troubles
races
with his
this weekend.
internet, so I'll tell you all a little about. We got our first series race of the season coming up this weekend at Little Dew Mud Bog. We've got 15 or 16 registered drivers for the Sinister Six series. We probably got another 3 or 4 on the fence that are going to show up at this first race, see how it goes. They might join up with us, so we might end up with close to 20 trucks by, the end of Saturday night. We'll see how that goes. Man, and we got some trucks coming from all over the place to see what that's all about. So I'm really excited about that. We got one guy that we met, that the guy that actually beat Jackson in the snow bog up in Maine. He's from Massachusetts, and he's going to come down to the Little Dews and race with us. So he's making the long haul down.
Oh, you
He's
getting
not
some
gonna join the
revenge.
series.
Jackson's getting some revenge on that.
Yeah, Jackson gets his shot at redemption here this weekend. We'll see if we can take him out. So that'll be fun. But he's going to come down and race with us, and he's going to come to a couple of our other races. But that's a bit of a long haul to be in the whole entire series, so he's not going to join the series. But another guy from Ohio coming down to race at Little Dues. Several others that I'm sure Scotty's been talking to that I don't really know about, but there's people coming from all over. It ought to be a really good race with a good turnout. Scotty's going to have all his normal classes there at Little Dues in addition to the 4 and 6. So, you know, the 4 and 6 class that he has there, it'll just be the Sinister 6 series rules for the regular 4 and 6 trucks. So anybody that has a regular 4 and 6 truck will be racing the Sinister 6 rules. He will also have the modified 4 and 6. So those 6 cylinders that have turbos and nitrous and cut tires and all that other stuff, they'll be able to race in the 4 and 6 mod. And then in addition to that, he's got all his regular, you know, V8 street class, you know, unlimited, limited, all that stuff. You know, I'm sure Jeremy Smith will be down there testing out his new rig. I hope to see that thing run. That ought to be fun. And Jay will probably be down there. So it ought to be a good time.
Yeah, it should definitely be a good race. I know a bunch of them guys are getting warmed up to go points racing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Better tune them up because there's
That'll
a
be
bunch
their
of
first
killers.
chance to get them ready.
Yep.
RJ Hefner's asking about how many heads-up races y'all got for what trucks you talking about? V-treads or
For
DOT
for
trucks?
us, I'm sure he's talking about 2. There's gonna be one at your track and then one at the end of the year at Southern Thunder. Be heads up, all of our classes.
That's points race. Might be some more heads-up racing around, but
I think that RJ guy is more of a flat tracker. And there's, you know, that's where we're doing a lot of that heads up stuff.
trying to separate. I think it's 2 of each, in case anybody knows.
Unless that horseshoe class ends up anywhere going heads up, huh? That'd be fun. 2 of them on a track together.
That's gonna be an interesting class. That's gonna be fun. You got some tight turn courses, big wide turn courses. It's gonna be pretty interesting.
Bill says this is the weekend to win at Tyndall's. Says Taz won't quite be ready, so you got a chance to win this weekend.
I'm looking forward to getting down to Tyndall Farms. We didn't make it there last year, and we really liked Blaine and his family. We've seen them on the road a lot, so we're really excited to be able to make a couple of their races this year. We won't make this first one because we'll be at Little Dues, but hopefully we'll be at your August race, and I think you got one in October maybe too. We'll try to make both of those.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Hey, you talking about that heads up horseshoe DOT? That would be an excellent heads up at Orangeburg.
Yeah.
It's
That
gonna
would
be
be
Start off in the middle and blow back down the mud.
It's
No,
big
man.
enough
I say build your track big enough y'all can get in the same pit and go.
No.
that almost sounds familiar. Remember we did that in 2020, man?
Yes.
You had
Yes.
that was an awesome race with them trucks going side by
Yep.
side.
I remember that one year.
Oh, when we did it at Orangeburg.
Yep.
That was the first race at Orangeburg, wasn't it, when we did it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just watching the video from that before we jumped on here while I was eating.
One time.
I'd like to see that video. I don't know if I've ever seen
I
Just YouTube Southeast DOT series, and you'll see about 5 videos that pop up, and they're all really
I
good.
got you. I saw a couple you had posted today. I didn't see that one. I'll go back and look at
I think I posted it too.
Y'all, there was
I got you.
One year, hold on a minute. One year we went to the track when they had them big mega monster trucks out there. Me and Riggs and Corey, they paid us to come out there and we raced heads up like that. And one went round the upper end and one went round the lower end. Boy, I enjoyed that out. I enjoyed that too.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Y'all are basically chasing each other, kind of.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
the Chicago style,
Right.
like we did at Thunder Valley at the
Right.
The SMO. That was
Yeah,
fun.
I'll get Riggs to help me out.
Yeah.
Logan says that was her favorite race she's ever watched.
You,
That race.
you remember, I wish I could remember all that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
You got a better memory than I do. Good looking than last week. Last 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whenever that was. Holy crap.
It was a good one. We were all going Chicago style, and that was cool.
Right.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
I blew the drive shaft out of the Jeep across the finish line. You know, it was a good one.
I think we got 11 fellows on our ball team, and I got to ask all of them but Jensen's name 3 times a night. I can't remember the daggone name. And the only reason I remember Jensen because he's my son.
Yeah. Is that why you got labels on us tonight, BT? Because
Yeah, you see that? Hey, I'm working on it, man. I'm getting there. It looks good, don't it?
Yeah, man, we're getting fancy. I
I'm
don't know if
doing
y'all
good.
can borrow a computer or what, but he's got your name below you.
got
and
your
all.
name on there and all, big
Yeah.
dog.
Looking good.
I couldn't put the Godfather. I guess I could change that up. We'll see.
Yeah,
There you
man. He
go.
says Blaine. What's up with that?
That's all right. He still loves me.
That's right.
Yeah. Even when I see him at 5 o'clock in the freaking morning, he wants to talk mud race. I'm trying to get gas and go to work.
Good gracious.
That's right.
Mm.
So, man, this year is really looking good for sure.
How about it? I fixed it. Look at
I'm
that.
excited.
Matt ain't got no name.
Yeah, he does.
Where?
I don't need one. I'm good. They call me
I
what
can't
they
see-
want to call me.
Well, I can say that. My
I
wife
guess you can't
calls me
see it
about
unless you're on a computer. It even says Godfather
Yeah.
now. Look at that.
It's
I see that.
what's that restaurant, Dick's, where they put the stuff on
Hey.
your forehead where you don't know what it says?
Yeah,
Right.
do that, ain't it?
That's what we got
BT.
going on right now. Y'all just don't know.
That's Good Father, Good.
Yeah, it sure is, ain't it?
Yeah. Those are for Branchville, what I'm telling you.
Hey,
Good
that's
Father.
bad. That's bad. It's about
You're
3 years
spelling like
ago.
me.
We went to Twitty's 3 years ago, and I built a fire battle with Hares Repair on it, and I put Godfather on it. Father instead of father.
I don't. That's like I tell my wife all the time. I don't get paid no money to spell, brother. So I
There
ain't
you
no
go.
good. That,
Me
I, they,
either.
took
Right.
that class, they took that class in the morning during turkey season, so I didn't get it about 11 o'clock. So I,
Mhm.
and that wouldn't
What's
hurt.
happening,
guys.
Tony? There he is. I hadn't heard from Tony in a couple days. Need to give Tony a shout. I know he's got that place ready for action.
So
I
we
know
ready
they
to go.
probably doing the same thing we done. Worked on them all week, all night long. Hell, Chandler Riggs is out there now loading everything up. But I ain't got to do it tomorrow because I'm pulling out first thing in the morning to go to the track, rain or shine.
Well,
There you
Blaine,
go.
do y'all have any trackside spots? Anything? I see Jordan commented first come, first serve on trackside.
Yeah, we added 20 more in. I'll give a few out to some friends that's battling some bad things, and but there's probably I think 10 or 12 spots that's not taken. So if whoever gets there first can take them.
Okay.
Like I said, gates open at 10, racing starts at 12. First up is the Power Wheels, and then the if we got enough flat truck come, we'll put them on the fast track, and in the very end we'll have a consistency if anybody wants to. Topping off again, we started with the safety rules, y'all. Each first place winner in the
Class, these class.
the class winners, not I won't do that in the flat track, but the class winners will get a fire extinguisher to put in your truck. So we ready to kick off and have a good year, y'all.
Yep.
I want everybody to have all their safety equipment too. Jackets.
Yep.
Ain't nobody running without a jacket and closed toe shoes.
For God's
whatever
sake.
things.
Yep, closed toe jacket. I'm not checking seatbelt dates right now because I'll check the seatbelts, but I've got to put new ones in mine. I mean, that's basically all I'm telling you the truth. I'm not going to emphasize that the first race. Y'all know you got to have them. I ain't up on the rules, so y'all need to tell me what y'all's 5-year or 2-year or what.
As long as
what?
in a
In
date.
date.
Yeah, as long as
In
it's in
date.
date.
And
It can go out next year, but
Yep. They
Uh,
belts typically last 2 years, and they
Yeah.
have a tag on them that tell you what the date that they
Jared
go out.
looks better.
Yeah, Jared improved, didn't
he
he?
improved his
Hey,
looks.
we
eh?
went to give
Yeah.
some pumpkin
Yeah.
kisses
Yeah.
to kiddos, and I heard your voice, Blaine, and I just started thinking about bread and butter pickles.
There you go. We got some. We have some for you.
I'm ready. I'm holding you to it this year.
I'm still sipping on my little bottle.
I wouldn't know. You keep
There you
talking
go.
about it.
Mm.
There you go.
That's funny. Tony wants to know, can he run his 1 ton on your flat track, Blaine? I
don't
think
care.
Tony
You
is
know,
ready to blow
consistency.
off steam and run everything he can, from what I hear.
Yeah. If they want to run consistency at the end, yes, he can.
Cool.
Top off the rules. Y'all back me up on the rules. We changed the rules up for the street class. We're going with the modified rules, the modified street that BT and them's got. So all the boys I told her with the LSs that we can't let them run, they can run in the street now by the DOT rules.
Bring them on, and that consistency running off of that.
Running off of consistency.
That makes it even for everybody. They want a big old motor, bring it on. Do the same thing twice. Show us what you got.
Right.
There you go.
Yep.
That
And
makes
both
for a
some of
better
these
show
trucks,
anyway, because they got to run twice.
yeah,
And they better go all out twice and not just hold back one, or
Yeah.
whatever.
some of these trucks do run consistency.
Yeah.
Just like most our trucks at Twitty's, they consistent as the devil.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Matt's up there, Matt's too. Last year,
Yep. But I ain't never seen a stock truck have wide fives on it.
no, no.
I didn't go there in my little talk earlier. So
But we got to have them rules. It's got to come with
yep,
that.
no doubt.
Guys, when you think you're pushing the envelope because you're slick,
Yeah.
everybody
There's
knows
eyes.
what's going on, don't we, Matt? We know that.
Yeah.
There's eyes on you.
Yeah,
There's
everybody's
eyes on
looking
you.
at you going, man, that doesn't fit.
And there's always someone in the background is gonna cry about it.
Yeah.
No matter
See,
what.
Right.
The other way I looked at it, that kind of helps.
Bye, girl.
It keeps going back right.
You said, see y'all later.
Ah.
I'm going to sign off too. I'm going to go hang out with my girl. I've been out of town for the last 4 days or so. So I'm going to say goodnight. But if y'all have any questions about Little Dudes or about the Sinister 6-cylinder series, put it in the comments and either Scotty or I or somebody will get back to you.
Yes,
So
sir,
y'all have
buddy.
a good night.
Appreciate you
We'll
coming on.
watch for a
Yep.
little bit together.
You too. Appreciate
have
you
a-
coming
have-
on, Jared.
Have a good one and good job on what y'all doing, man. That's awesome.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Appreciate it.
And we'll
Yes.
see you in March, buddy.
All right.
Good one.
Tell
I gotta
Jackson to
figure out
go
when to
easy
spin
on
off.
this weekend.
No, sir. We're going to go hard as we can.
He's in it to win it.
All right,
Easy.
fellas. I'm gonna get off here. They want me to get on the other thing. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get on it, but I'm
The
gonna get
other,
on
who the hell's more important than getting on here with us? Come on,
I
now.
like to talk to a lot of people.
A lot of
Here
people.
it is now.
Blaine
Yeah.
big time, y'all.
Big time.
Lane's all
Boy, I'm
over.
signing autographs.
Well,
Oh,
hey,
man.
when are you going to get me Patrick Mahomes lookalike autograph, huh?
There you go.
Chandler. Every
Yeah.
time I look at Chandler, all I think is Patrick Mahomes. It makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah,
Am I the only one that sees it?
yeah,
Does he
you're
sound
right.
like Kermit too?
That's funny.
Remember the frog.
He even sounds like him. Hopefully Chandler's going to jump in our horseshoe class.
Wow.
And 9
And
out of
Kinsley.
10, yeah, he will.
We
He
know
will.
Kinsley will finish in front of him if she does.
Yeah,
You can't
Yeah.
be
He's
scared
that
of
boy's
it, man.
kryptonite.
that's
Oh.
it.
Right.
No, he
Right.
Kinsley's rig's kryptonite too.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them. I think Kenzie will kill it now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We got
Oh,
her.
Yep. She said about
We
it.
got her new windshield in.
Oh yeah.
She got
Ready.
brand new front end on,
Uh-oh.
and she's ready to kick butt at Tyndall.
There we go.
Oh, well, hey, are they over there tonight, Blaine? Channel's over there now?
He is. She's working.
All right, because I got an RSVP for that thing in March. I forgot to do it. Hope I ain't too late.
No, I'll tell him.
But I'm making the cake, so
There you go.
You making the cake.
not me. My wife's making it, not me.
I'll say I'll get together and we'll spice that thing up. I'm gonna help you out.
Now, what's the green flowers on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Don't eat the top layer, baby.
Yeah.
It's oregano.
Well, I'm gonna get on off
Adult
here,
layer.
y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right, man. We'll see you Saturday, bro.
Hey, see you Saturday, Blaine.
All right, buddy.
You have moonshine infused cakes, all kind of stuff going on.
I got it going on, man. She does pretty good. She's good at that. She just jam up at that. I give her that. She can bake a cake, brother. She does good at that.
Like, yeah.
But I luckily,
Well, I don't.
the good part about it, I'll be out of town to that Friday, hopefully. So I ain't gonna put up with all that cake cooking.
She got her own
Well,
fridge.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't really got nothing else. I don't really got anything else either. So everybody else is getting off. I don't think we
Sign
talked about
off.
what I need to talk about. So
Yes, sir. Well,
Yes,
we
sir.
thank you. We thank you for getting involved with
Yep.
us. And
Yeah, man. No,
I've
glad
always
that
been
we could.
fast.
Yep. I didn't want to do anything series last year. Blake's thing was just a race inside of a race, but this year I wanted to do more of a series style race. With y'all, y'all's kind of classes and y'all's kind of thing. So, and not muddy the water, with trying to just run y'all stuff inside of our rules. I want to do y'all stuff. So I'm glad that all worked out and we could get it all figured out. So
yeah, sure. We're super glad to be there.
yeah, appreciate all the hard work y'all. Yeah. Appreciate all the hard work y'all are doing too, man. It's not unnoticed. Y'all are doing a really good job in what y'all got going on. So
appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you very much, sir.
Yeah, but I know it takes a pile of work just to coordinate everything, and even this little podcast y'all do on Wednesday nights, man. It's pretty informative of everything y'all are doing. So I like it. Good job to y'all.
Rhett
This
does
right
all
here
the
is where
work.
it's at, though. To be able to
Rhett
talk
does all the
and
work. I
let
just do all the
everybody-
pep talking. I call him and pep talk him up and all that. And that's about how it works. Yeah.
I got you. You're like Flavor Flav, then. You just a hype man.
That's right. The hype man. That's that's the hype man. You got
I
it.
call him
You
Howard.
need your clock.
Yep.
There you go.
Jam up.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right.
Well,
Well,
thanks
we'll
for
see
getting
y'all
on here.
Saturday. We're gonna be down there. I'm gonna ride in with Dave Saturday morning. So we'll see y'all there.
Yeah,
Heck
so
yeah.
we'll see you at the farm.
That's right.
Sure.
Y'all take care. Now I got to figure out how to log off of this thing because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
show you.
know.
I'll get you off.
All right, yeah.
We'll
Knock
see
me
you
off of it.
Saturday, buddy.
All right, y'all take care.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. We back. Good deal.
That's right. You won't find any more track owners on any other show than here. I don't
That's
believe.
it, man. I don't know who's trying to be the pretenders, but we are the contenders.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Ready
we're
for this
trying.
week. I'm ready to kick it off, man. We're getting better. We got our names on the screen now. Come on.
That's right. We got
We had
some
an intro.
flyers, man. Look
Got
at
the
these.
flyers going and things are looking jam up.
They look real good. They got all the dates, our dates, exactly how we're running.
That's
On
got
the
it, man.
bottom,
Getting
you'll have
things-
all the series tracks dates. I know y'all can't see it, but they will
we see
be.
it pretty good.
I got 5,000 of them right now, so we'll probably
Okay.
throw all them out, and we'll get another 5,000 coming to try
And I
to
see,
get the word out.
Yeah, I thought Honey Bun's supposed to be working. She's commenting on him about trying to kick them boys' butt Saturday.
Yeah, that's what she's worried about is racing.
That's right.
And she pretends like she's working. She
Yeah.
doesn't have to work on the mud truck. So I
right.
think that's what's going on there.
She is smart.
Yeah.
Smart. She's smart one.
Kinsley is definitely the brains of that operation, I will say.
How about the banner behind you there, man? That thing looks sharp, bro.
Yeah, man, they're looking good. I got one for you. I need to adjust where my camera is a little bit, but we got some
sharp, brother.
awesome banners this year. I got some stickers too. Stickers finally got here. Stuff's coming in the mail. Stickers for all the trucks or whatever
like
you want to put them on.
I like it.
Yeah.
How about the top secret deal you got for the race jackets? You got them too?
Oh yeah, I got some top secret deals coming. They're not here
yeah.
yet. Them patches, they'll be cool. We got all kind of stuff going on this year.
All kind of goodie bags for you. Get
Swag
in there.
bag. The belts look better than ever, I do say.
I like them.
Bruce.
I like them. I think that decision made a jam up. I like it.
Yeah, it really made them pop.
Made them bring them out a little bit.
Yep. And everything's all sponsored up. We're so happy to have all these 2024 sponsors.
Yep.
Because like we were just talking about, we were struggling on schedules,
Yep.
struggling on layout, struggling
Trying to get
on
the
trucks,
sponsorships
what was
in.
going on, but everything
Everything.
has come together better than any year so far,
Yep.
I will say.
We had some bumps between
Yep.
now and a couple months ago, but I think we worked them all out.
That's right. I think everybody's going to get a little bit of what they want,
Oh, yeah.
Everybody gets to go to their track once,
That's right.
and they get to at least do their type of racing once, if not
You
twice.
got to everybody at least once or twice you get to do your kind of racing. So
Yeah, man, because we're going heads up flat track. We're going straight up fastest pass. We're going to
Horseshoeing
do
it
mud
all.
pits. We're going horseshoeing. We're going to do it all, man.
It's going to be a good year, man.
A good year.
I think we kind of, some
I got
people might have gotten their feelings, but I think it's going to work out to be,
The
they're
tech
going to be
sheet,
very satisfied.
we got that
Ooh.
worked out. So we will have
That
tech
looks-
sheets at the first race
That looks professional.
with the class rules on the back. So there's no discussion. So
You've been working Logan too, ain't you?
she's been trying.
You've been getting, yeah.
Yep.
I can tell that.
And one more time, let's go ahead and go over the entry fees for the classes. I got them written down right here. Just because we did change some stuff up to help some of the classes end up with more money at the end of the year payout. So basically, you'll take $50 off of each entry and then add all that together, number of trucks, and that's your first place payout. So the street class is $100 to enter. So you'll get $50 per truck for first place. Our small tire, small block, and big tire is $150 to enter, just like last year. We went up on the limited class. We went up to $250 for that because them guys, that's $200 a truck at the end of the year to win, plus sponsor money and stuff like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and then V-Treads, we went up from $150 to $200. So you'll get $150 per truck at the end of the year, plus other stuff, plus track money, because every track
money
putting in $500. So as you saw last year, we ended up with a good little bit more.
Yeah, it's coming up. We got what, $11,000 last year, I think.
Yeah, almost $12,000.
And that's pretty good.
With that gas bonus at the end.
Yeah. And if anybody else, if you want to sponsor, we still got some. We'll take a $200, $300 sponsor to get you on here and
put your name on it.
Put your name on stuff.
The shirts are on the way. So shirts are on the way. Banners are here. We can always get another banner.
Yeah, we can promote you every Wednesday night, get you out there. These thousands of views we see every Wednesday night. So.
Yeah, thousands and thousands.
But it's coming. It's coming together, man. We're knocking to 3 weeks. 3 weeks before this thing is.
This weekend is going to really get everybody's blood pumping.
I think it's going to get them rolling, Bo. I think it's going to get it rolling. I ain't even touched my truck red.
You better hurry up. That cheese puff's coming, Bo. We were talking about kryptonite. That thing might be green when it comes back out.
I put the battery in her Saturday. I went on to hit her stars. She said, she crumped up. She said, "Oh, it's all right, baby." I said, "I cut her back off." It'll be all right.
Terry, give Terry's approval.
We can't get the fucking red truck figured out. We've been working on it.
Oh, no.
We're having a little issue we catching the devil with. But
that'd be the perfect time this weekend for him to test it if he can get it.
No, he's home with the flu now.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm glad I can't get it over the airwaves. Stay away
me neither. I'm staying away from him.
Because I'm going to be at Tyndall Farms. I don't need the flu.
That's right, brother. Amen. We'll be there, ready to rock and roll. He said gates open at 10, racing starts at 12.
That's right.
And if you go into North Carolina, Little Dude, I think they'll open at 2. They start racing at 4 with that Sinister 6 series. So Scotty them says, keep the grind going, baby. Y'all go up there and see Scotty if you want to do some straight line mud racing. Fast straight line mud racing. Has some killing fast trucks up there too, man.
They got some killer locals for sure.
Some good racing.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess let me go ahead and we'll thank all these sponsors. And I'm sure I'm going to miss some because, as you can see, I got papers with
the new sponsor list.
As always, our main man, Johnny Martin Jr., Well Drilling.
Main man.
Our title sponsor this year, last year, and probably any year.
Yeah, for years to come, hopefully.
Johnny loves him some mud racing. So thank you very much, Johnny Martin. Then we got Red Line Kart Sales, Spare Parts Racing, Tool Brothers Incorporated, Palmetto Mud Bog, Branchville Mud Bog, Twitty's Mud Bog, Hares Repair, Hustler Racing, Holy City Proud Boys, Spare Parts Again, Triple Threat Racing Engines, Coke Renovations, Shaky J Racing, Godfather Racing, Muddy Addiction, All About Mud in McCarn Heating and Air. And I got to call Bill McCarn. I've been BT knows.
Yep.
Between working on trucks and trying to get all this straight and order belts and patches and banners but we're going strong, y'all. It's going to be
awesome. The Godfather, don't forget the Godfather racing. Godfather. The Triple Threat engine, you got that in there, didn't you?
Yep, Triple Threat.
Southern Thunder Mud Track, Tyndall Farm, everybody.
Right. And all of our tracks, Palmetto, Southern Thunder, Little Dew, Branchville, Thunder Alley, Twitty's Mud Bog, in Orangeburg Mud Bog. We got some track, baby. Thunder Alley.
That's a good one. That's a good list of that tracks, Bo. That's going to be awesome series, man. I'm ready.
For sure. Now we just need to drum up some V-treads. Right.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I'm gonna pump the brakes on you a little bit, Red. I'm gonna give you some heads up. Y'all see Rhett this weekend, y'all thank me. Rhett's been working hard at this, believe me. He's been burning my phone up. I don't know how I'm burning his up, but he's been hard at it. He caught a lot of grief over the last 3 weeks.
Yep, but it's all worth it, man.
Been catching a lot, but he worked through it and got it worked out. So heads up for Blake.
Thank you, BT.
He's man, I'm gonna give it to him.
And wouldn't do without all y'all guys, all these guys commenting and watching, and y'all make it worth it. It's fun to go to a track and be with all y'all for sure.
But if they only knew what it took to get this thing going and rolling, it's a lot.
Yeah, and then hoping and praying that they'll participate, right, BT?
That's right. That's the big part. We're waiting on y'all. We done did our part. Rhett done did his part.
That's
now we
right.
wait. It's y'all.
We got about 45 on the list right now, and I know of another 20 in my back pocket. Like, that'd be 60 trucks.
Come on and jump in, man. I'm telling y'all. We want everybody to join. We got a little something for everybody this year. So
that's right.
I got a lot of tech sheets
And
to make.
we get a big V-Tread following, we'll split that mega in 1 ton 1 year. But we got to get them racing and going at it. We
got to get them. Like we said, we showed the interest in the horseshoe class. So we added a horseshoe class.
That's right. We got some
And
killers in there.
We went up and did some add a couple shootout and flat track racing, and our limited class blew up.
Yes. And that's reaching back over there trying to get them Georgia boys back in.
Yep.
Come on, y'all.
That's right. So
going back over there to Cobbtown and let us run first and do our thing and go heads up.
We're trying to get everything for everybody in here. So we ain't trying just to get it for our trucks or Rhett's truck, but
if you don't like it, it ain't for lack of trying, is it?
That's a fact, brother. I can tell you. And we always got our usual meeting place we meet at, just in case anybody knows.
Yep.
If we ever go, it's an open invitation.
Yes. If y'all ever see us on here saying, hey, we're meeting at Iris's or whatever, drive your happy behind over there if you feel like it. If you want to.
It's an open invitation. So
yeah, we just sitting there talking mud stuff,
So we'll go ahead and tell you March 9th. If the race ain't over too late, that's where we'll be.
That's right.
That's the usual hamburger. It's got the Mudball burger there, special edition. Tell them BT sent you.
Get that double. You got to get that double bacon cheeseburger, boy. Oh man,
we trying to work on a sponsorship here. If y'all can't tell,
yeah, we done bought about 1,000 hamburgers over there trying to get them to sponsor.
we trying.
That's right.
Well, fellas, it's getting about bedtime. We started a little late. Hopefully next week we'll be back on Wednesday night. It'll probably be 8 o'clock again because I got practice. So.
Yep. Sometimes life happens, right?
Yeah. And technical difficulties. We weren't the only ones. The big dogs that come on after us had the same problem.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that must be what Blaine's on. Blaine must be on the Trucks Going Wild one too tonight. You reckon?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't think nobody else has got one going on.
I don't know anybody else, or it might be on with Spartan and them. I think they're live.
Oh, they're live too?
With Kaio Kane or whatever that is.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
I have to check them out, man. I know they're checking us out. I seen some of them checking us out on here tonight. I'm glad to see it. Come on.
They were doing a rap and stuff on that program. Like not like a rap, but like a vehicle rap. Somebody was designing one.
I was wondering what you were talking about when you told me the night they was doing rap. I was like,
okay. What the heck's going on? Like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
So,
but we got Mr. George, Mr. Blake, and Billy George. I think they got a North Carolina. Georgia, with the limited truck. I see they're watching.
Oh, that's good.
We settled with the limited class, and you said something about sponsorship. We still got you. We'll get you in somewhere if you want to come sponsor.
I wonder, is he the same? Are they the same fellas? I keep watching the NMRO. I'm a big fangirl of that, I guess you would say. But I believe I might have seen him or his father or somebody on there. They had 2 trucks. They were
I know.
Curtis knows them. He says they're big time.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He said they got 4 trucks, a rail, 2 limited, 2 unlimited trucks or something. I was telling him, come on race with us. We go get you in.
That's right.
Mr. Rick and Mr. Billy George. I don't know if that's a father and son deal or what, but I see they're watching us tonight. Tune in. Y'all come on, get in touch with us and get us in this series here. Come on racing with us. March 9th will be the points race.
Be heads up for your class.
Heads up for them classes. We running everything at Branch. For everything you can run in the series, we running, baby.
Running it all.
But until then, we'll see y'all Saturday
at
the farm.
Jumping between the pits with us.
Yep. We'll see y'all next week between the pits. Thank y'all. We'll catch you